Alright, so it's only right that we close out this year with a bang. Being that this is the 12th month of the year, let's close it out with Apple Watch Ultra bands worth buying, part 12. In this video, you'll see almost a dozen bands that are worth pairing with your Apple Watch Ultra, whether you have the black satin finish or the natural titanium. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with one of my favorites, this is from a company called Sudabest. This is their rugged band. Now this comes with or without a case. There is a slight price differential, but you can get a clear case to pair with the Apple Watch Ultra if you'd like. I know a lot of us don't really like cases on the Ultra, being that it is a rugged device already, but if you want that added protection, here you are. Now, over the years of reviewing several different silicone bands, it typically falls into one of two categories. You have a cheaper silicone that is very soft, flexible, and also a little bit thin. Then you have the more rugged, thick, durable silicone, and this actually falls into the latter bucket. This is a rugged band and it plays the part well with a thick, dense silicone composite material. It is very adjustable, fitting wrists from 6.57 inches up to 8.86 inches. So whether you have normal size wrists or big wrists like me, this will fit you just fine. Another cool attention to detail is the fact that it has these silicone pads that attach to the part that touches the watch body itself. So that way you don't have to worry about any, accidental scratches or, taking it on and off of the band and worrying about damaging your watch. Having it designed in this way actually marries the design of the Apple Watch Ultra to the watch band itself. It feels more first party than third party, if that makes sense. Also, this watch band comes in several different colors and different finishes, working with either the black satin or the natural titanium Apple Watch Ultra. The band color options are going to include black, army green, midnight blue, orange, and starlight. Typically with a band of this quality, I would expect for it to at least cost about $50, but this comes in at only $25.99. These next couple bands come from a company whose name is very hard to pronounce, so I'll just put it on the screen here. These are both going to be silicone bands. The first band up is actually considered their sport band. It's of a thicker silicone that reminds me of the Nomad design, but much softer and more comfortable. There are trade-offs when it comes to these silicone composite bands where, like I said earlier, you either have the thinner, more soft, low quality, and then also there's, the more dense and durable, rigid silicone bands that are made from a different type of composite material. But I think this one kind of has a happy medium where it doesn't feel super cheap, it still feels thick, but it's also extremely soft. Being that it is silicone, of course, it is sweat and waterproof, so you can, of course, work out with it, swim, do whatever you like without having to worry about damaging the watch band. And the biggest differentiator is that it can come either with or without metal adapters, which I think really elevate the design considerably and make it feel a league above the average silicone band. And they have several colors to choose from, either with or without the metal adapter, coming in with black, army green, coastal rock, gray, midnight blue, ocean blue, orange, starlight, white, and yellow. The next band from this company is actually even cheaper, coming in at only $7.99. It's perfect for anyone wanting a variety on a budget because this comes in a ton of colors, and also if they want a durable band that they don't have to worry about damaging, because you can of course just swap it out with another. I honestly can't say too much about it. It's a silicone band, it has a cool two-tone design, it's textured. The silicone quality or grade does feel a bit cheaper, but it serves a purpose. And speaking of colors, it comes in pure black, pure orange, orange black, black red, blue black, orange starlight, black gray, gray blue, black green, orange gray, white black, and gray white. This next band is actually titanium, and it goes well with the black satin Ultra 2 that I have here, and it's from a company called Cordes. It comes in two different variations, one being the T01 black titanium and the T01 Max black titanium, with the difference being that the T01 Max is actually a little bit wider and matches better with the Ultra 2. They also have two different price points currently on Amazon, and one that I actually didn't pay attention to when I bought this. So if you buy the T01 in black titanium, it's, like I said, more narrow of a band, but it comes in at $79.95. And the T01 Max black titanium, which is a little bit wider, which pairs better with the black titanium Ultra 2, is actually $56.40, but it's cheaper because it actually is used. Being that this is a titanium band, of course it is lightweight and durable and naturally waterproof and sweatproof, so you can go on your adventures, work out, and you don't have to worry about it corroding or messing up. Next up, we have yet another titanium band from a company called Moco. This one comes in a few different colors though. It comes in black, gray, silver, and also natural titanium. Now this Moco band is a little tricky for me. It starts with the price, right? So titanium bands historically are, closer to $100, $150. You'll see that across the board. And there's different grades of titanium that you have to watch out for as well. Grade 2, grade 4. But this band is actually, of course, a titanium alloy. Most are. They have a mixture of different metals. This one has a 6% mixture of steel and a 94% mixture of titanium metal. And they say that the links themselves are titanium and the steel lies in the buckle system. But this one just feels slightly heavier than a lot of the other titanium bands that I own. And I think that compromise comes in the price. So I think it has more of a stainless steel mixture, making it a little bit heavier, but it's still somewhat lightweight. It's not as heavy as a traditional stainless steel band, but I believe they had a higher mix of steel in there to drive the prices down further. It does come in at 0.16 pounds, which is, of course, less than half the weight of a pure stainless steel band, but it's just something to consider. This next band is actually another rugged soft silicone band with metal connectors from Bandletic. The color I have here is the Starlight color, but it comes in black, army green, navy blue, orange, platinum gray, and space gray. I would say that the TPU quality on this silicone band actually mirrors something of like the Nomad. And I always compare it to Nomad because I feel like that's kind of the gold standard when it comes to these TPU bands in terms of durability. So yeah, this one's actually closer to a Nomad than it is, cheaper silicone. It's coming in actually less than 25 bucks, currently 10% off. Being that this is more of a sport athletic band, it does fit most wrists, ranging from 5.9 inches to 7.9, so small to actually really big wrists. You can actually wear this watch band pretty comfortably. Being that it is that more premium TPU material, it actually offers a little bit better heat dissipation, so if you're working out with it or sweating, you don't have to worry about that too much. Also, of course, it is very durable and resistant to sweat and water and dust, so that way you can actually do a wide range of things with this and go on adventures and be really active with this watch band without having to worry about it breaking or corroding or just messing up. And by now you should know that I'm a sucker for any silicone band that has stainless steel connectors or adapters and buckles. I love it when they incorporate different hints of metal in the connectors and the buckle because it definitely elevates the experience overall, makes it feel more like a premium product. I do like the little design touch of putting the rivets on the metal connector. Even though they serve no purpose, it does just make it look a little bit more premium and rugged. Right beneath that is something that looks like a hinge, but it most certainly is not a hinge. So right there, you won't have another flex point, which is different from the other silicone or TPU bands that I featured with metal connectors earlier in the video. But it is, of course, made out of a TPU flexible material, so you don't have to worry about it being too stiff. This band in particular actually does not feature a black titanium metal connector option, so it doesn't match really well with the black satin Ultra 2. But if you have the natural titanium color Apple Watch Ultra 1 or 2, this will be perfect for you. Next up, we have a metal band from Bengelli. I think that's how you pronounce this. This is their business style band, and my apologies, I couldn't have picked the most ugly color combination, but this is the natural titanium and orange color. Maybe someone out there likes it, but hey, I just got it because I felt like I was buying the same band over and over again when it came to color. So yeah, this is the orange and titanium color band. But they do offer, several different color options from black to, of course, orange, titanium, silver, and black orange. And one thing that I noticed, I won't say that it's necessarily misleading from the, product images, but the orange does have kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it, the coloring system, or how they color the coloring process on the orange section of the band isn't completely orange. If you bend and flex the band, you'll be able to see in the creases is that it actually fades a little bit. So it seems as if they just sprayed the outside and the inside after they put the watch band together or something versus spraying each link independently. They do say that this is crafted from over 99% pure titanium, so it is of course lightweight, comfortable and durable, allowing it to fit wrists that are 5.5 inches all the way up to 9 inches. So this is a pretty flexible and adjustable band. Right now they do have a 10% coupon on Amazon. It comes in at $39.99 with 10% off, so there's that. Next up, we have a stainless steel band coming from New Ways. Now, of course, like I said, this is stainless steel, not titanium, so it does offer a little bit more weight on your wrist, which is something I don't mind personally. Wearing men's watches my entire life, having a heavy watch band or watch is actually kind of nice. It makes it feel more premium in my opinion. I do actually really enjoy this link system. It actually reminds me of a lot of the older Apple Watch bands that I had in the past on like my Series 4 or my Series 6. This does have a butterfly clasp mechanism, and it has of course link removal as well, so that way you can adjust it to your liking. And it actually comes in a handful of colors, some of the normal colors like of course natural titanium, black, silver, but they also offer gold and also this really cool blue color. So the blue color is something that is a little bit different. In hindsight, I probably should have ordered this one to see what it looked like in person, but it's cool that they're offering it in blue as well. And of course, being that this is stainless steel, it does come in at a very competitive price point, only $27.99. This does have a pretty wide range of adjustability, going from 5.5 inches all the way up to 8.2 inches. So this can fit very large wrists. I've actually covered a few bands from New Ways in the past. They've always performed pretty well. And this is something that I could definitely recommend if you want to buy it for a friend or a relative or anyone that, has an Ultra and you want to buy them a nice band. This is a good way to start with. Next up, we have a Nylon band from a company called BitPlay. This is their Fidlock watch band. I would say the highlight feature of this band is actually the fact that it has this pretty cool magnetic design on the clasp itself. It has this cool angular magnetic shape to it and just snaps right in. It has a metal buckle that you just pull away and it detaches. So it's a pretty cool, interesting way they did this clasp. I'm always a sucker for an interesting clasp magnetic system. We all like magnets, so I think it's pretty cool. It is nylon, so it is quick drying. I wouldn't say that it's, you know, sweat or waterproof, because, you know, it doesn't just roll off. Of course, it will absorb that moisture. You have to, of course, clean it after using it, you know, working out or swimming. But it is durable enough to get through those tasks. You'll just have to clean it after the fact. They do offer it in 2 separate colors and different clasp or buckle systems. One's going to be the dark black and also the gray. With the dark black, you do get the black buckle, which is kind of cool. And then you also do get a 5% off coupon right now on Amazon. It's normally $43. But yeah, that wraps up part 12 of this amazing series. I've gotten several comments from people saying that they've watched all the series, they're binging them. It's pretty dope to see, you know, everyone that looks forward to these watch band videos. And I always enjoy kind of scouring the internet and finding different bands to introduce to you guys, something that you haven't seen before, or maybe something that you've seen online, but you want, you know, my take or my opinion on it after using it and playing with it. But yeah, if you guys want to check out any of these bands, of course, they're all linked down below in the description. They are Amazon affiliate links. This is part 12 on the 12th month of 2024. If I don't see you guys before the new year, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. Happy holidays. If you're just being with family and, you know, thankful for this time of the year where we have more time with family. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching as usual. And until next time, stay fresh. Peace.